may we request the President and the party to for the unveiling of the marker. At the count of 3, Mr. President. 1, 2, 3. The marker reads as follows: Inauguration of the Angat Water Transmission Improvement Project, Tunnel Number 5. Inaugurated by His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., President of the Republic of the Philippines, Bigte Basin, Norzagaray, Bulacan, 28 November 2025. Thank you, Mr. President, and congratulations to the MWSS, Maynilad, and Manila Water. At this point, may we invite the President and other guests to proceed to the main program venue.
Once again, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr. Please remain standing for the national anthem, followed by the invocation.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, hanap ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay.
Lupang iniang, duyan ka ng magiting.
Sa panlulupi, di ka pasisingil.
Sa
Almighty Creator, we come before you today to thank you for the precious gift of water which sustains all of your creation. We lift up the AWTIP Tunnel number 5 to you and ask for your guidance and protection over its operation. We thank you for the vision and the resources you have provided to begin this important work. As one of MWS's water security pillars, may this project be a source of life, health, and dignity for the communities it intends to serve. We thank you for granting wisdom and integrity to the engineers, contractors, the concessionaires, public servants, and workers on the ground as they completed this project efficiently and safely. Instill in the community a spirit of responsible stewardship so that we may maintain it well and protect this vital resource you have entrusted to us. We offer this prayer in faith, trusting that this project reflects your steadfast love for the Filipino people. Amen.
You may now all be seated. Good morning, everyone. We are gathered here today for the inauguration of the Angat Water Transmission Improvement Project, Tunnel Number 5. To formally begin our program, may we call on the Administrator of the Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System, Engineer Leonor Cleofas, to give her welcome remarks.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga po. Today we witness adaptability and resiliency. A foresight by President Ferdinand Marcos on water security when he realized we cannot continue to rely on Angat Dam which services 90% of Mega Manila's water needs. More than 50 years ago, we still adhere to the wisdom of building sustainable water infrastructure. Today, honored in the presence of President Marcos Jr., we commence the operation of Angat Transmission Improvement Project, Tunnel Number 5, one of the truly vital pieces of Mega Manila's water infrastructure. In 2012, we started the re-engineering of the MWSS raw water conveyance system to improve the reliability, operational flexibility, and water security in the Umiray, Angat, Ipo Lamesa raw water conveyance system. Today's inauguration marks a milestone in the MWSS re-engineering works. The AWTIP Tunnel Number 5 will be capable of carrying a raw water supply of 1,642 million liters per day, and we are proud to say that AWTIP Tunnel Number 5 is a key component of MWSS water security pillars, along with our short to medium term and long-term water source projects such as the Kaliwa Dam project, which all aim to meet the future needs of the 20 million residents in the metropolis and nearby provinces. We can serve even beyond the year 2050. The outcome represents more than numbers, but the health, stability, and progress of the nation's capital. It also addresses the redundancy needed by the Mega Manila's water security. President Marcos Jr. has consistently emphasized the importance of public-private partnership. As a country dedicated to economic growth and innovation, we leverage the strength of both the government and private sector for water infrastructure development. The AWTIP Tunnel Number 5 is more than just steel and concrete, but it is an artery that carries out adaptability and resiliency displayed by public-private partnership. We would like to recognize our concessionaires, Manila Water Company and Maynilad Water Services, and our team, project team, including our contractors and consultants. This reflects our shared commitment of transparency and public service aligned with the strategic infrastructure agenda of our President. Sa ating mahal na Presidente, marami pong salamat sa inyong suporta at tiwala. Isang mapagpalang umaga po sa ating lahat at kayo po ay malugod namin tinatanggap dito sa Bigte Basin at sa ating tunnel number 5. Marami pong salamat.
Thank you, Engineer Cleophas. At this point, may we invite everyone to focus on the screen in front for the audiovisual presentation on the Angat Water Transmission Improvement Project, Tunnel Number 5.
For over 20 million Filipinos across Metro Manila, Rizal, Cavite, and Bulacan, water flows through their lives every single day. Water for drinking, water for healing, water for building dreams, water for life itself. The Metropolitan Water Works and Sewerage System, together with Manila Water and Maynilad, carries the sacred responsibility of delivering this essential resource. For more than 5 decades, the Omiray, Angat, Ipo, La Mesa conveyance system has been a lifeline of our communities. Built with vision, maintained with dedication, serving with pride. But time takes its toll. The tunnels and aqueducts that served us faithfully, some nearly a century old, needed more than maintenance. They needed transformation. The reality was clear. A single point of failure in this system could disrupt water supply to millions. The risk was too great. The need was urgent. The solution had to be bold. In 2020, MWSS completed the first critical piece of the solution, AWTIP Tunnel Number 4, finished 3 months ahead of schedule, even amid a global pandemic. It was a promise kept, but the mission was not complete. To truly secure our water future, to provide genuine redundancy and operational flexibility, we needed its companion, Tunnel Number 5. A massive tunnel boring machine designed to carve through mountains with precision began its methodical journey. 4.3 meters in diameter, 6.43 kilometers long. In June 2024, the TBM emerged, completing the excavation that connected Ipo to Bigte. But this project was always about more than infrastructure. The Dumagat indigenous communities of Norzagaray opened their lands and became partners in progress. Local residents found employment and opportunity. Tribal halls and bunk houses were built. Educational assistance was provided. Today, we stand at the culmination of vision, engineering, and perseverance. AWTIP Tunnel Number 5 is complete. A climate-resistant, seismically sound tunnel capable of conveying 19 cubic meters per second, 1,642 million liters of raw water every day, built to withstand the big one, designed to serve 4 generations. This is AWTIP Tunnel Number 5. This is water security. This is public service. And this is our promise to you. Today, tomorrow, and for generations to come.
To give his message, may we call on Maynilad Water Services Incorporated President and CEO, Mr. Ramoncito S. Fernandez.
His Excellency President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., distinguished guests, my co-stewards for Mega Manila's water security, ladies and gentlemen, magandang umaga po. Tunnel 5 will strengthen the operational flexibility of Metro Manila's raw water conveyance system, and it will move us closer to the MWSS long-term water security plan. Maynilad served as the lead implementer of Tunnel 5, delivering the project ahead of time and within budget, a strong testament of our coordination with all the teams involved. To MWSS and to our CPF team, our contractors and consultants, and to Maynilad project team, congratulations again. I'd like to end by thanking our President for the priority focus that is being given to the water, sustainable water solutions for not only Metro Manila, but for the entire country. Again, maraming salamat po, Mr. President, and congratulations again to everyone.
Thank you, Mr. Fernandez. May we also invite on stage the President and CEO of the Manila Water Company Incorporated, Mr. Jose Victor Emmanuel A. de Dios, for his message.
Your Excellency, President Ferdinand R. Marcos Jr., valued guests, friends. Mr. President, good morning. We are truly honored and grateful to you for gracing the inauguration of Tunnel 5 of the Angat Water Transmission Improvement Program. Your visit today raises the profile of a seemingly quiet yet massively critical piece of water infrastructure for Metro Manila and beyond. We have been inundated in weeks past with reports of controversial flood control projects that have affected lives and property. And your administration is front and center of fixing these issues. And we do wish you all the best in this crusade. Today, you inaugurate a very real, tangible, and concrete water project of a different sort, one that will deliver 1,600 million liters of water per day to service the requirements of more than 15 million residents of Metro Manila and beyond. One that directly supports your government's integrated water resource management agenda and reinforces your vision of reliable and sustainable water for all. Tunnel 5 is the latest conveyance platform constructed to fortify water delivery from Angat to La Mesa, augmenting an aging system of tunnels, some of which date back to the 1930s. It is also meant to respond to the realities of climate change and address the ever-increasing risk of seismic catastrophes. This project is a testament to Maynilad's and Manila Water's staunch advocacy for sustainability, building systems that will mitigate climate risk and secure water not only for the present, but for future generations. As you inaugurate this asset, Mr. President, know that you can count on us to continue supporting your water agenda, not just in the East Zone of Metro Manila or the West, but in the other parts of the country that we do business in. I would like to extend my deepest gratitude to the Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System, its leadership, Maynilad Services, our partners from the national and local government, as well as our contractors, for their unwavering support and commitment to this project. Together, we continue to shape a future where water security is not just a tagline, but a reality. Congratulations to all, and good morning.
Thank you, Mr. De Dios. And now, may we request Secretary Rafael P.M. Lotilla of the Department of Environment and Natural Resources to introduce our guest.
Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the Republic of the Philippines, His Excellency Ferdinand Romualdez Marcos Jr.
Thank you very much to our Environment and Natural Resources Secretary, Secretary Popo Lotilla. Please be seated. The Public Works and Highways Secretary, Secretary Vince Dizon, Metropolitan Waterworks and Sewerage System Chairman, Elpidio Vega, and Administrator Leonor Cleofas, Maynilad Water Services Incorporated President and CEO Ramoncito Fernandez, Manila Water Company Incorporated President and CEO Jose Victor Emmanuel de Dios, Gov. Dan Fernando, and other local officials of the province of Bulacan, fellow workers in government, our esteemed partners from the private sector, other distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Water is a resource that we use every single day and every single hour. Yet, we seldom pause to appreciate it. We certainly take it for granted. It is essential because we use it to stay healthy, to cook our meals, clean our homes, to care for our loved ones. But because it is always within our reach, flowing from our faucets, filling our glasses, we often overlook just how vital it is. But the moment it runs low, we are reminded of an undeniable truth. Water is a lifeline for our communities, and every Filipino deserves dependable access to it. Today, we gather to celebrate an achievement that brings us closer to that goal that we have had for many years, the inauguration of Tunnel Number 5 of the Angat Water Transmission Improvement Project. This new tunnel strengthens the decades-old Umiray-Angat Ipo Lamesa system, the backbone that delivers water from Angat Dam to Metro Manila and to Mega Manila. Right now, almost 90% of the water used by almost 20 million people in Metro Manila, in Bulacan, parts of Cavite, and Rizal pass through this system. These numbers show how important it is to keep the Angat system strong, reliable, and future-ready. And this is why the establishment of Tunnel Number 5 is not only important, it is essential. Its raw water conveyance to carry 1.6 billion liters of water every day will increase our system's transport capacity from 6 billion to almost 8 billion liters of water every day. Ibig sabihin, mas maraming pamilya magkakaroon ng tuloy-tuloy at maaasahang supply ng tubig sa kanilang mga tahanan. May maisasaayos ang mga datip ng tunnel dahil may backup ng pwedeng pagdaanan ng tubig. Yung mga tunnel po na sinara dahil kailangan na mag-maintenance, maaari na ngayon natin balikan ulit, baka may pag-asa pa, baka may rehab pa, para magamit pa rin natin. Mas magiging handa ang ating mga komunidad sa panahon ng tagtuyot at iba pang epekto ng ating hinaharap na climate change. Mas nagiging matatag ang ating water system para bawat Pilipinong umaasa rito araw-araw. Of course, none of this would have been possible without the steadfast support of Maynilad Water, Manila Water, our engineers, our workers, and everyone who dedicated their skill and effort to this project. This project reminds us that we can accomplish what when the government and the private sector and the LGUs are anchored on a shared vision. Ladies and gentlemen, let this milestone encourage us to value the resources that we are blessed with, use them responsibly, and take part in building a more inclusive, sustainable future for everyone. Let us continue working together, government, private sector, and citizens alike, to shape a nation where progress is shared, where communities are empowered, and where our daily needs are truly met. Congratulations to all those who have put in the hard work and made the sacrifices to make today possible. Maraming salamat po. Mabuhay ang sambayan ng Pilipino. Mabuhay ang bagong Pilipinas.
Thank you, Mr. President. At this point, may we request the President to kindly grant us a photo opportunity. First, may we call the MWSS Board of Trustees, Maynilad and Manila Water officials to proceed on stage. Thank you, Mr. President. Please exit to your right. Next, may we call on the Tunnel Number 5 project team and LGU officials. Thank you. Please exit to your right. Thank you, Mr. President, for granting us a photo opportunity. That concludes our program. Thank you, Mr. President, for gracing the inauguration of the Angat Water Transmission Improvement Project Tunnel Number 5. Congratulations once again to those who contributed in making this milestone possible. Once again, ladies and